gonna speak on this because I'm a mom who receives food stamps. But it's so sad that y'all want to see people without so bad. They doing that little cut to the food stamps and the Medicaid where it hasn't passed the Senate yet, but we know the whole Senate is Republican, so we already know. Let's just hope. Let's just hope and pray that somebody in their right mind come to that senses. You feel me? But it's the fact that y'all happy about this. Oh, now y'all can get y'all lazy up and stop living off our money for free. Da da da. Y'all think people who receive government assistance don't work? Y'all think we don't work? Baby, housing done went up. The cost of living done went up. The food cost done went up. Daycare done went up. We out here damn near about to lose our lives trying to hustle and get money to go pay the bills. That's why we need the government assistance. The car payments done went up. Car insurance done went up. And it's gonna go up some more because tariffs. So, what do y'all get? Oh, people who own government assistance are poor, they're lazy, or they don't work. Where did y'all get that from? I think that's a stereotype y'all started because people in the hood or the projects or the trailer parks, yeah, y'all put that on everybody. No, that ain't how that work. Because I'm at work. I'm in school. I'm doing the best I can. I need my food stamps. But if they take it away, I'm going to do what I got to do to make ends meet. It ain't going to stop nothing.
Okay, well, if it's not going to stop anything, then why are you concerned about it? Why is this a big deal if it's not going to stop nothing, if it's not going to stop the movement, if you're still going to do what you're going to do? Then that means that you are already an able-bodied adult and that taxpayers shouldn't have to foot the bill in the first place. I think that these women are confused a lot of times, right? And the reason that they're confused is because they believe that they are entitled to it. And so a lot of times they speak as though they deserve it, as though the people that are really holding our legislators accountable for what it is that they're allocating budget for are not using our taxpayer dollars. That's the key. When you receive government assistance, it don't just come out of thin air. It actually comes from us, the taxpayers. So when we get more concerned and we say, well, listen, we need to start trimming the budget, Department of Government Efficiency, we want to spend more time and more energy on making sure that people have opportunity to find the jobs that they want, that we need to increase investment inside of the United States of America, and we want to reduce the amount of people that are taking advantage of what's happening with social services. And let's be clear, there are people that need it as a bridge, but most of the people that I've ever seen in my lifetime sell their food stamps, they finesse, they lie, they act like they don't know where their baby daddy at, and their baby daddy be living with them. And it's so much finessing that we do need to make sure that we get this whole program in order. You know, to act like people are excited to see you fail. No, people want you to be accountable and responsible for the fact that you opened up your legs to have children with people and then you then couldn't afford them. And then it's a lot of people that are out here. I mean, God, it's a lot of people out here that are gloating. They are telling on themselves. They saying that they are lying to the federal government so that they can continue to get food stamps, and they still opening up their legs and they having kids. So what gives? It's got to be a balance because there's a lot of people that are very careful about the fact that they are only having one kid or they're choosing to wait to have children until they can, you know what I'm saying, get their money up or they sufficient or they got their bag and everything is good and all of that stuff. So what about them? Who helps them? I think that our government is now saying that we are going to help people that help themselves. This is a bridge. We are going to reduce it. In order for you to really even be able to qualify, you either need to be doing some community service, going to school, or you need to be working on your way and getting something that you can then sustain yourself. But I've seen people pass social services, welfare, Section 8, food stamps. I've seen them basically give the game and then pass it on to people that come after them. It almost becomes a generational curse. It almost becomes a generational curse. That's not good. That don't make sense to me. And it shouldn't make sense to you either. And just because you curse a lot, and just because you get angry, and just because you got a bonnet on, and you fit the narrative in the description, why are these women coming out here embarrassing themselves? You look like a food stamp welfare queen. You literally fit the description. You literally are proving a stereotype to be true. Y'all jump in y'all cars. Y'all make sure that y'all put y'all bonnets on. Y'all out here looking dusty as hell, and y'all don't even care about your appearance or yourself. You look like that's the way that you walk around every day. You had to go outside looking like that. And then you come on here talking like you deserve something, or talking like you actually contributed into society, when in reality you taking more than you give it into it. You use up all of the services, use up the police service, you use up everything that we use our taxpayer dollars for, that we pay our property tax for, and then you sit here and you complain like you were entitled to it. You should be thankful that you're getting anything that you get. You should be thankful for. Ain't nobody trying to humble y'all. And yes, we do want a Republican that was voted on by the people, the same way that we had to suffer through the Biden administration over the last 4 years, and God knows who the hell was in there running that. And they think that I can already tell that she's programmed to be on a Democrat plantation. I can already tell. Yes, the difference between Democrats and Republicans, and I explained this on the Millionaire Morning Show, and y'all need to tap in. The difference in general between people that understand politics and understand policy, the difference between Republicans and Democrats is largely this. Democrats think that the government exists so that they can continue to take more from other people that are productive in society to serve them. They believe that they need to take these diversity, equity, and inclusion programs and make it law. They believe in the victim Olympics. They believe in giving away our money and not putting America first. The Republicans really only believe in removing and making the government smaller so that you can do whatever it is that you want to do with your money. That's it. The Democrats believe in spending other people's money more egregiously. The Republicans believe in being able to do what we want to do with our own money. We believe in no censorship. We believe in communicating effectively. We believe in smaller government, and we believe in choice. The choice to be able to choose what you want to do. You can choose to buy an electric vehicle, or you can choose to buy a gas-powered vehicle. But ultimately, we're going to put Americans first. And so that's really the basic fundamentals. And I'm tired of people leaning on the fact that we are making effective legislation, or we are planning our budget more effectively so that we can actually do the thing that's in the best interest of the American people, the people that actually contribute to this country. Nobody is entitled to anything. Nobody deserves anything. Nobody is required to do anything. You get what you put into it. And, it's not up to you to determine what's best for you if you are then dependent on somebody else to feed yourself and feed your children. It's really that simple. You can't have it both ways. Either you want it or you don't. And if you want it, these are the stipulations and the qualifications for it, and you should be appreciative for anything that you get, and the only thing that you deserve is what you work for. And so that bad attitude and all of that flip neck and all of that stuff, ain't nobody going for that shit no more. Don't nobody care. You don't even have the power to go out and feed yourself. Oh, I'm doing the best I can. How is that our problem? God bless you. You're welcome for us contributing into what you got going on. But that is not our problem. It's as simple as that. Always like to link back to the content creator. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.